Hi all. So this is a video to do Python list operations such as insertion and deletion. So these are the two different operations that we will discuss using this video: Python list insertion and Python list deletion. Okay, so in order to insert an element into the Python list, we have mainly three different methods. Okay, the methods are Python insertion methods are append, extend and insert. So we will start with the Python list. We will create a list with some random values. Okay, so this is our initial list A. Okay, now I want to add an element 14. I want to add the element 14 to this particular list. So in order to do that, we have to use the syntax list name dot append 14 because I want to add the object 14. Okay, now I will print a before appending the value, and after appending the value also I will print a, so that we can see the difference. See here, the right hand side, you can see initially it does not consist of the element 14, but now it consists of the element 14. So this is one method to add the element, but using this method we can add the elements only to the end of the list, and only one item can be inserted at a time. So we will go for the next method, which is extend method. So extend method means we can add multiple items. So if I am adding 3, 90, 145, okay, if I am running this, you can see, no, after this also I will print the list. So the last output, you can see the element 3, 90 and 145 has been added to the list. That means using extend method we can add multiple elements at a time. But there is again a problem. All these elements will be added only to the end of the list. Using both append and extend method, we can't add an element to our desired location. Only the elements will be added to the end of the list. So append means one element can be added at a time to the end of the list, and extend means multiple elements can be added to the end of the list. Now if we want to add an element between 23 and 67, okay, this is in this list between 23 and 67, I want to add an element 71. Okay, so what I have to do is that a dot insert, okay, I have to give the index value of the element to be inserted. So if I am inserting the element 71 in between 23 and 61, 71 will become the third element. So the index value will be 2. Since the index starts from 0 to n minus 1, the position will be third, the index will be 2. So 2 comma 71. That means at index 2, the element 71 will be inserted. So if I am printing A, you can see the difference. See, the last output, you can see 71 has been added in between 23 and 67. So this is the only one method which is available in order to add an element at our desired location. Now, in this append method, if we try to give more than one element, it will show error because append will take exactly one argument. Now, if this both the elements, if I am passing in the form of a list, then Python will interpret this list as a single item and it will append this list to the end of the list A. That means if I am running this, you can see the difference. In the second line, you can see after 5, here you can see there is a separate list 14 and 17, As a list, these elements has been added. It is not added as two different or separate elements. 14 and 17 as a single list has been added. So the list which consists of another list as an element is known as nested list. Okay, so I hope this Python list insertion methods are all clear. Now coming to the deletion. Now we want to delete some elements. So this is our final list. After adding so many elements, this is our final list. Now we want to delete something. So if I am simply doing a dot pop. Okay, if I am simply doing a dot pop and if I am printing a, you can see a dot pop, if I am not mentioning any values inside the pop method, it will by default delete the last element. Here the last element was 145. So after pop method, it deleted the element 145 and the remaining elements has been retrieved. So that is pop method. If we want to specify the index value, that is also possible. Pop of 1. Pop of 1 means, here you can see pop of 1 means the element at index 1 has been removed. So 23 is not there. So that is one method to delete element. Now the next method is a dot remove. So remove means the element to be removed can be passed as the argument to this remove method. So if I want to remove the element 89, so remove 89, after that I am printing a. So you can see in the last output the element 89 is not there. So remove means we have to pass the element to be removed to the function remove, and pop means if we are not specifying any index, by default it will delete the last element. If we are specifying the index, the element at that particular index will be deleted. Now the next one is clear function. A dot clear. Clear means it will delete all the elements in the particular list and it will return an empty list. So if I am running this, you can see here it returns an empty list. Okay, that is another method. Now let me make this as comments. Okay, instead of clear method, if I am just giving delete a of 7, okay, not a of 7, a of 3. Okay, I am deleting the element at third index. Delete a of 3. If I am running this, you can see after removing 89, this was the list. Now a of 3 means 0, 1, 2, 3, 67. The element at index 3 is 67. And the next line you can see the output. The list does not consist of the element 67. So this is also another method to delete element. So for deleting the elements, we have mainly pop, delete, remove and clear. So I hope you all understand the concept. Thank you for watching the video.